There is nothing like a DIY main event on Smackdown, sponsored by Minecraft, to kick off the WWE Road to WrestleMania European Tour. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling at the nice time of 10 past 10 here, UK time. None of this 4:30 in the morning, because I guarantee you, if this show was on at if we were reviewing it at 4 a.m, we wouldn't be. Because there's no way in hell I'd stay up to watch a Johnny Gargano main event at that time.
Well, I've watched worse, but you know what? There is no good time. You say good. See, when you've watched 3 hours of SmackDown, there is no good time. Fortunately for me, I only caught about 40 minutes of the show.
I caught 3 hours.
Unlucky for you. Unlucky
for me indeed. I've got notes, right? Because it was some absolutely ridiculous commentary for Wade Barrett, as per usual. But let's get into it. LA Night, yeah. No. He says, hot crowd tonight, guys. And then he's like...
Did he actually say that?
Along those lines. Then he said, you're awful quiet. Obviously, like, joking because they were, like, loud. And then, I don't know if it's because me not speaking English.
Yeah, but you know what?
But it fucking died.
But you know what? It's like, these crowds, you can't really... They do this all the time, right? See, when they go to these places where they never really go, they always make it as if, this is amazing, you're really infested, but it's just because this is the first time they've been to Barcelona. They even said that multiple times on commentary. Therefore, everyone's there, they're getting to probably see, most people in this crowd will be attending their first ever WWE event.
Yeah.
And if not like a house show, this will be definitely most people attending their first, proper live televised event. So people are going to be more interested for that reason alone. And you see that because when they're in America, the crowd's fucking dead.
Yeah. See if WWE just went, fuck it, we're moving to Europe.
But see if WWE moved to Europe though, and they were doing Barcelona like 2-3 times a year. You wouldn't be getting this reaction.
No, of course you wouldn't be.
It's like when AEW, they can do All In London, and the people are interested. But if AEW moved to England and were touring England all the time, like the people would get bored.
No, they would get bored, and
because Europe. I was going to say the UK as well, more Europe, because I think the UK has seen more wrestling, but Europe has been starved from wrestling. Mainstream wrestling, basically since the existence of wrestling. Yeah, you've had like the odd show, and they've done European like house shows, but we're only really seeing over the last few years shows, pay-per-views, premium live events, etc. go to Europe.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's if you're a European fan, then I think that's like one France, thing that Vince will have over, Triple H will have over Vince.
You look at like France with Backlash, Germany with what was that, King of the Ring?
Bash in Berlin.
Bash in Berlin. We even you see the Smackdowns before these premium live events, and even at the live events they've got this meter stuff because the crowd they're just starved it.
No, they are starved. But I tell you what, there was a real lack of.
You eat a steak once every 6 months, you'll really enjoy that steak. Eat a steak every night. By the end of 6 months, you're like, no, don't really want this.
I don't want it, but I don't want Jimmy Uso either. He comes out down soon.
No yeet,
all that shite. Then he almost drops an F-bomb for whatever reason.
No, but that just doesn't work. Imagine like the $1 million man coming out and going, I've got money. And then his brother tries to, ride his coattails and comes out and goes, I've got no money. It's like, it's not really...
We all know about those scenarios, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so goes out, almost drops an F-bomb. They get in the ring. Absolute awful spot. Tammy Tonga jumps on Jimmy Uso, and he just sits there in midair for about 3 seconds before he hits the worst DDT I've ever seen.
I don't know if he's nearly dropped an F-bomb, but I think they've definitely dropped a bomb in their pants because the Bloodline are shite.
They are. And this is just them feuding for the US title now.
And this isn't me saying, if only they had Roman and Jimmy. Nah, that was shite. Roman Reigns, I say it almost every fit. There's a video coming on him. He is getting fucking done. Right, and it's going to come one of these days.
One of these days, boy. Nick
at the right place, at the wrong time.
At the right time, place wrong. Braun Strowman then comes out, 3-on-3 brawl. Then Nick Aldis comes out and makes a 6-man tag. So we got a 6-man tag to kick off the show. An absolute throwaway match. Who gives a rat's arse? Braun Strowman, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight pick up the victory. Braun Strowman hits a splash on Tammy Tonga to pick up the win. But then after the match, you get another bit of a brawl. And Jesus Christ, we just get Jacob Fatu beating up Braun Strowman. Who gives a fuck? Moonsault. Strowman then rolls to the outside, sits up the barricade. What's his name? Jacob Fatu then runs and fucking misses him and goes through the barricade with his arse.
Throws himself through the barricade.
Yo, and I get it, right? Botches happen. They do. But see, to me, this is a completely avoidable botch. We looked at a botch last night. I believe it was off the air 2002. Austin hits a stunner on RVD and he misses, right? But what happened is he slipped on the beer and fell over. That's an accident. See here, Braun Strowman isn't lined up with the barricade. And even if he's not lined up with the barricades, right? Jacob Fatu's got to connect with Strowman rather than go through it himself. This is just no presence, no ring general. Fucking horrific, man. And it probably still wasn't the worst spot of the night. Just absolute shite, man. And then Strowman sells it like he's been fucking steamrolled. Ridiculous. Like, just absolute crap. We then cut to
when was the last time we seen a faction where one member just seemed like they did not belong? Like one member just seemed so much weaker than the other. You just knew. You knew. You could bet your life on Tama Tonga eating the pin in this match if the Bloodline were going to lose.
Oh, absolutely. Every day of the week, but they did lose.
I just don't like. I don't really remember like the Undertaker teaming up with Mideon all the time. Do you know what I mean?
No.
In tag matches and see if Mideon lost, like if Mideon was the one who would take the pin, you'd have been like, well, I expect that because it's the Undertaker. But with the Bloodline, it's almost like they've tried to treat them as four equals, even though Solo's the leader. It's not like Solo's like, aye, Jacob, you're the main man, and Tama, you're pish. They're almost treated like, here, Solo's the new leader, and these guys follow him. Even though Solo did say that if he lost to Roman Reigns, that these guys shouldn't follow him, and that Roman Reigns would be the rightful leader. Where did they go with that?
You can't lead a guy that's no there.
Honestly, I think that Solo should have beat Reigns, and it's not because I think Solo's great, but they obviously weren't going to continue the original Bloodline.
Yeah. That was just reunite for the sake of it.
So, yeah, just for that, look, if they were going to continue the new Bloodline, then I think that Solo Sikoa needed to win. Now, I know you could say, well, why are you arguing about something that happened over 2 months ago? I get that, but I thought that was dumb. How pissed was that Raw, by the way? Oh, it was a good... Not, wasn't he? I mean, even The Rock, he couldn't even get a Rock heel turn. I thought The Rock was going to rock bottom him and take the Ulavala off his head and went, no, I'm the real tribal chief.
But instead he wanted Cody's hole. That was shit. We cut backstage. Well, I say backstage. Earlier tonight, Kathy Kelly interview with Jade Cargill, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez interrupt it. They're a bit pissed off because, well, Jade knew it was Naomi this whole time, but yet continued to hang them out to dry. I think it's a valid point. Jade's pissed off. She's like, I'm hurting too, you know. And she's like, I challenge you to a match next week. Why the fuck's it next week, right? This is a heel thing to do for somebody that's a face. This used to be, here, I'll take you on, just not tonight. And it's a heel. Now the faces are like, why take you on next week? Why can't this match happen tonight? Not that I care, but wait, why would you want, why in Bologna? Or sure, just fucking get on a plane and fly over to Italy, because Mussolini's no in charge.
And you know what, that's just bad business. Like, why would you really... I get it, right? I think it's different booking a match for a pay-per-view. That's different. But I don't understand why the book matches on shows for next week. It's like the live audience don't give a fuck, they won't be there. Like that, you used to see if that happened, man, that would result in boos. Like what? Like
yeah, it doesn't matter how good it is,
that
right?
Audience there.
They could say next week you're getting Austin Hogan, but we're not getting it tonight.
I'm pretty sure when they announced Cena and Rock, the rest of the crowd were booing.
Yeah, because they wanted it tonight.
They thought they were getting the Raw after WrestleMania, you know, and then they find out they have to wait a full fucking calendar year for it. So I don't know why. I don't know their fascination with that shite. And it is shite, trust me.
So yeah, that's basically her confirming that we all knew it was Naomi. Anyway,
now apparently she knew it was Naomi at the very beginning. Where's she been? She's seen Naomi walk away.
Yeah, and what about Bianca Belair? Like, if they're not kept in contact with her, nothing. Just
Yeah, why would Jade Cargill not be like, here, Bianca, for your hospital bed? She goes, right. I'm assuming it's like prison. Maybe you get one call. Could you not be like, here, don't be teaming with Naomi? She's the one that took me out. This doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
no, it's retarded. No, it just is.
Unless they were doing some sort of amnesia angle where she couldn't remember.
Yeah, but they haven't even mentioned that, so that's
No, they weren't. Well, when Tony Khan tried to do that, like, people were bashing the fuck at him.
They were. Up next, we get B-Fab against Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair wins, hits her in with a figure 4 leg lock.
Even though it turns out it wasn't really an amnesia angle, it was like, a ploy.
Nah, it was a wee gimmick. But yeah, figure 4 here. B-Fab taps out, but she's no breaking.
Another match, by the way, that was announced a week in advance. Like, do we really need to know last week that we're getting this in Barcelona? Like, why? Is it just because B-Fab can speak a bit of Spanish? Who gives a fuck?
Why? So why explain? Why can't they fucking break up the figure 4? But when Tiffany and Charlotte have a brawl, they're allowed to break it up. No, what's the difference? You could argue that it makes more sense to break up the figure 4 because the opponent is incapacitated and they're getting hurt and injured.
Did they really break that brawl up though?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. No, but you know what I mean.
Right, yeah, so my pet peeve, Charlotte whips in the figure 4, turns it into a figure 8, doesn't let go, referees telling her to let go, then another male referee runs down to the ring, slides into the ring, gets on all fours, and he asks Charlotte to let go. It's like, why? Why? There's one referee in there, right? That referee's already asking Charlotte to let go. We don't need another... And this happened, by the way, last week when she did the same spot with Tiffany. And you had another 3 referees that ran down last week. Why are these referees running down just to ask the same thing that the referee in the ring's asking that isn't being, acknowledged? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, no, it's just ridiculous.
I just don't get it. It's retarded. It is absolutely retarded. You're going to run down and do something.
And it's just, no, but see this brawl, we said it during it, right? You've got about 40 guys out there, and they can't break up 2 women.
Yeah, I mean, and so they're trying to pull them apart, and the both women are breaking free, and it's about 15 grown men. But
you know what, though? Some of them
are former wrestlers. I mean,
no, this is where they've got to speak up. How fucking weak a man do you look that you and 10 other guys on each side can't fucking split this up? No, like, seriously. But then you see sometimes like one referee will hold somebody back. No, this is absolutely brutal, is what this is. This is absolute crap. Could you imagine Sergeant Slaughter, right, back in the day with his big chin and like Briscoe, and even though they're all a lot older, like Hurricane and Kenny Dykstra are here, but with like 20 other guys struggling to like break up Deborah and fucking Tori or something.
It would have been dumb. So yeah, we get this brawl, pull apart, and we see it all the time. How many times are they going to do this? It's every single week without fail. Oh, 2 people fighting, or somebody won't let go. We'll send out the officials, we'll send out the referees, we'll send out the trainers, and then we'll send out security. And it's like, really, every single fucking week. It's like, why do they keep overdoing this shit? I mean, it's beyond garbage.
Have you not noticed every feud is just a fight? It's just
that's all they've got.
That's all they've fucking got. Where's the fucking stories?
No stories, nothing interesting. Just
where the fuck is it?
That's the story. Oh, we're going to fight until we get separated by security.
No, but that's it. That's literally fucking it.
And we're going to chant, this is awesome. Nothing awesome about it. And we then see Tiffany Stratton go to the top rope. Well, first she jumps over the steel. She jumps over the steel steps onto Charlotte. Right, whatever.
No, but it's even fucking Zayn and Owens, right? How many feuds have they had and it's simply just brawling? There's no story. There's fuck all. There's not, the previous 20 times were pop-up powerbombs on the aprons. Oh, but this time, Kevin Owens, he burnt down his house. He ran over his cat. He ran over his dog or something.
Can't do anything edgy like that.
No, but look at Malenko, right, and Lita in 2000. You've got fucking Kane Triple H dressed as Kane, humping Katie Fick as a mannequin. You've got fucking Hunter, Big Boss Man and Big Show. oh, Pillman's got a gun.
Why did they do Boss Man digging up Big Show's dad's grave? They should have just did Boss Man and Big Show brawl in the ring and have 20 guys come out and try and separate them.
At least then, though, you could buy Big Show and Boss Man needing separated by 20 guys.
Well, that's true.
I mean, no, you have to be a dumb fuck to enjoy this. But here, I'm not telling you don't already know.
Okay, Sean here.
And it's going to get fucking worse.
So then Charlotte stands on top of the announce table and jumps off onto Tiffany Stratton as if this is some sort of fucking high distance of a jump or whatever. Oh, she's like 30 feet off the ground. No, the table's like 3 foot at the most. And, I mean, it was so awkward because she was trying to get her balance right before she leaped off the table. But Tiffany Stratton was just staring at her. It's like, why would you not move it the fucking way? Does a shitey double axe handle. Then she gets pulled round to the front of the ring. Tiffany then goes onto the top rope, does a swanton off the top rope, doesn't get anywhere near Charlotte, just does a swanton onto the security guys. It's like, what's her beef with the security? Is the whole point of you doing the swanton not to do it on top of Charlotte Flair and everyone else's collateral damage? But no, she wasn't even anywhere near. Charlotte Flair was at like the left-hand side of the bunch, and she jumped towards the right where the security guys were. So fucking retarded. And then they get pulled to the back, and you'd also Charlotte Flair like punching people, elbowing people, and you've got these fully grown men selling it as if they've been KO'd by like, I don't know, fucking Mike Tyson or something.
Brock Lesnar.
You know? So they're on. These guys are on the ground rolling because Charlotte Flair swiped at them or hit them with an elbow or whatever. It's very embarrassing. They get dragged to the back, and then the Miz comes out for Miz TV. Nobody wants to see this, and then they come back out brawling again, and then Tiffany like climbs to like the top of the entrance set, which is maybe about 10 feet, and does the exact same spot she did off the top rope, but done it even worse. She was even further away from Charlotte Flair this time, and you says to me, do you think she's done this because they messed up the first one? Well, if that's the case, why didn't they send her back out for a third? Because this was even worse.
Well, I'll tell you why
I'll
tell you why they did this. It was just to extend Miz TV. Because Miz TV lasted all fucking 4 seconds.
Again, wait, why would Charlotte Flair not be in the middle of the pack? You've got about 15 security in Charlotte Flair. Why is she not in the middle surrounded by security? And that's where Tiffany's aiming for. The middle of that. Why is Charlotte right at the corner, right at the end, and she jumps at the other end? It boggles my fucking mind. Looks so bad. Then Cody Rhodes comes out. Adrenaline. You know, he's throwing his belt up in there and catching it. He's all smiles. He's signing signs. He's signing t-shirts. Gets in the ring. Miz welcomes him, and then Cody hits him with the kick to the gut, then does like that drop down punch thing, and it looked fucking awful because he like kind of slapped him on the back of the head. It was so bad, or maybe it was shoulder, I don't even know, but it looked awful. Couldn't be bothered rewinding it, but I knew it was bad. And then he hits the cross cutter or the Cody Rhodes cutter, crossroads, and then he's like, I'm not in the mood to talk to anyone other than John Cena, putting on an angry face. It's like, dipshit, you just came out and did your whole adrenaline, that pish signing signs. You were fucking happy on the way to the ring. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's dumb.
No, it's dumb.
You know, if he's so pissed off and doesn't want to talk to anybody who's not Cena, then why was he coming down and why was he interacting with the fans and all smiles in his entrance?
Also, I mean, Morocco's not far away from Barca, so where is Big John? Nowhere to be seen.
He also took a dig at John, like, if you can find the time to even show up. It's like, you know what? I know that's kind of karma coming back to haunt John Cena because he said that shit about The Rock. Or maybe he's even said it about Brock Lesnar as well. Don't really know, but John Cena's done his time. Hasn't he?
He has, but so's The Rock. So did The Rock in 2012, man. Like, let's be honest, right?
No, he had, like,
It's not like The Rock said, right, I'm back for 1 year, then never turned up. See, this is Cena's last year. I'd say Cena's done it worse than The Rock.
And to be fair, I mean, Cena has apologised for that.
Well, I mean, he'd have to, or else he'd come across a hypocrite. Anyway, this segment was awful.
Here, do you think Cena apologised because he knew that he was going to transition into movies and they thought, here, I better fucking apologise for us. I'm going to look like a hypocrite.
As long as he doesn't do another transition. Right, backstage. Nick Aldis, Nakamura, Priest, awful, fucking garbage.
Her name is Joline Cena.
Joline Cena, right, well, I'll tell you one thing. Nakamura rocks up.
Julie,
I
yeah.
want rematch. Aldous is like, Priest then turns up. Nakamura then mutters something in Japanese under his breath. And then Priest is like, I don't understand that, but let me tell you something in a language you understand. Then proceeds to speak Spanish. Nakamura does not understand Spanish. Then Nick Aldis turns around and goes, well, you know what? I don't understand what any of you said. After Priest then explained it in English. 3 dumb fucks. So Nakamura knows Spanish but doesn't. Priest then dumbs it down, says it in English, and Nick Aldis claims I don't know any is what you said.
Yeah.
So does Nick Aldis not speak English, even though he's English?
Yeah, but Damien Priest says, I'm going to tell you something that you'll understand, then proceeded to speak Spanish to Nakamura.
No, but at least, maybe Nakamura knows Spanish, even though he did not register it, right? But what the fuck is Nick Aldis is bogging.
And then this leads to a match.
Who gives a fuck about it?
Now, I don't... Both guys weren't dressed back here. They weren't in their gear. But then we get the match.
Nakamura's got the face paint on. Anyway,
how boring is Nakamura's entrance?
Last 10 minutes.
Well, what was wrong with that song they had where it was like the fucking metal version of his song?
No.
When he first turned heel.
Right, anyway.
And you had that guy that was doing like the screaming Japanese. Like that was no bad.
That's all good, but I couldn't give a fuck. Drew turns up, DQ, Nakamura hits him with a hentai, whatever you call it, and then Damien Priest gets battered by Drew. We move on. We then had a backstage promo with DIY. Have you got anything to say? Because I really fucking don't. It basically, we're the greatest tag team sort of talk. And Barcelona,
of all night or of all time or like tonight?
He said right now, and then he said Barcelona's going to find out. So,
find it what? Find it fucking what?
And see Randy Orton, by the way, right?
Boring bastard.
Yes, but they showed him at the start of the show. They showed him entering the arena with his wife. Why are we seeing that?
What did he do in the show?
He had a match, but why are we seeing Randy Orton enter the arena with his wife? See, back in the day. When did you see someone enter the arena with their wife if they weren't a part of a fucking storyline?
The only guy you really seen, the only people you would really see enter, and I can only think of 3 really, with their wives, unless there was newer people that were married. Well, alright, I'm not Rusev and Lana, but that was right. So you got them, but I wasn't counting them. But I'm thinking like when wrestling was actually good. I'm thinking McMahon and Linda arrived a few times, but I mean. When I say a few, I mean a bare minimum. Austin and Deborah, who arrived a few times, and Taker and Sarah during the feud with DDP. But, I mean, that was literally it. Now, you could say Stephanie and Triple H, but again, that they were part. No, it was McMahon Helms Lair.
But that's all story orientated.
And at the time, they actually weren't married. But they were married on kayfabe.
And don't get it twisted, right? I don't give 2 shits about Randy Orton's wife. She's not the reason why wrestling fucking sucks. But this is just another example of how like we're just like, it's not breaking kayfabe because of course the guy's married, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, if she's not a part of the fucking story, do we need to see her enter in the arena? Then Randy Orton points to her like, she's the final boss. No, this is probably the first time I've seen her on fucking WWE television.
Yeah, why do we care about these people's personal lives?
I know.
Look at John Cena.
Is she more interesting than fucking DIY? Yeah. Is she more worthy of the main event? Yeah. But she's not in the main event. It's Randy Orton, baby.
Well, it's like, look at John Cena in his prime, right? They never talked about his fucking wife.
Yeah.
They wanted John Cena to interact with, like, the divas, and they wanted him to appear single. It also makes sense. Like, they probably wanted the women to think, John Cena's single. Like, why would they tell you about him being married or about his wife when his wife's not in the company or is not a professional wrestler? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. Anyway, the fans, they sing Randy Orton's theme. He's against Carmelo Hayes.
No, but that's like just the basic rule of fucking life. It's like, even like for like barmaids, for example. I mean, a lot of them wouldn't even wear their wedding ring because they think, I might get tips or something if I don't. And that'll be the same logic with like Cena. Or Shawn Michaels. You know, Shawn Michaels is married. He thought he was a heartbreak kid.
And we didn't give a fuck.
He thought he was a stud that was sleeping with lots of women. Now, he probably was, but, I mean, fucking, they didn't just throw his wife in there because it didn't serve any purpose.
We used to watch...
Trish Stratus, when does her husband... Do you think McMahon wanted you to go, there's Trish, but guys, guess what? She's married, she's off the market. That would make no fucking sense.
But the problem is,
McMahon would want you to think there's Trish Stratus and you've got a chance.
We used to watch a television show. Now we're just watching guys do flips. That's the difference. This is real.
Yeah, no, you're right. That would be like, it would be like watching Breaking Bad, man. And you start off the episodes and you've got Bryan Cranston coming out, but he's not with Skylar. He's with his actual real life wife.
Yep.
Now some people would say she'd maybe be an upgrade on Skylar, but that's not the point. Point is, we're supposed to believe that wrestling is supposed to be a TV show.
Yep.
So why are we introducing these people that aren't? It's
right. Randy Orton wins. He goes for the punt. Kevin Owens then grabs Carmelo Hayes out the ring, and then Randy Orton chases Owens and somehow doesn't catch up to him, despite Owens being a fat bastard. That's a match that's happening at Mania. Do you care?
No.
Tell you one good thing. Doesn't look like Sami Zayn's going to be in anything at Mania. Unless they put him in some fucking ladder match for the IC title on Raw. You can see that happening. Right. Solo then tells Fatu that Braun isn't on his level.
Would you really be surprised if WrestleMania ended with Sami Zayn winning the IC belt again?
No. Right. Gunther makes his way to the ring.
Gunther was on the show?
Yeah, he had a match. We did see a vignette of a smoky room in the number 4. Oh, is this the Wyatt 6 appearing after 97 days or whatever the hell it is?
Number 4?
Number 4 appeared. I don't know. Gunther comes out, basically says there's a kid in Spain that people love. Out comes Axiom. Apparently he's Spanish, didn't know that. And then they have a match. I mean, was the match alright? Yeah, but see this Gunther Jey Uso feud. Fucking horrific. Then he sits down
Hold on, look at the quality of opponents. No offence to Axiom. I would go as far as saying that for Axiom is the best tag team going today. Just due to the, well, not Hardy.
No, but see back in the day.
Just due to the fact that they're all pissed. But, like, Gunther's opponents over the past, like, month, and he's only started to wrestle over the past month. I don't know what he was doing before, just nipples. I mean, come on, it's Otis, Tosawa, and fucking Axiom. You've got a jobber comedy tag team that I can't remember winning any singles matches. What was the last singles match, or tag team for that matter, but when was the last time Otis or Kira Tosawa won a match?
No fucking idea.
And some little guy in a mask for NXT. And I'm willing to bet that Axiom got some offense in tonight on Gunther. And that's the kind of people that Gunther's beating heading into me, and he's the world champ.
Yo, he's the world champ appearing on the other brand, right? See, back in the day, sick of saying it. Remember when's lowest floor in a conversation? Tony Soprano once said it. But see if Triple H appeared on Smackdown and wrestled a fucking match in like 04. That would have felt groundbreaking. And vice versa. See if Brock Lesnar appeared on Raw and wrestled somebody. That would have felt massive, correct? Or what?
Yep.
No, this is the state of fucking wrestling, folks. Gunther's out there, and see when Axiom comes out, I feel no difference between the two.
Axiom could probably cut a better promo than Gunther.
He probably could. Anyway, Gunther wins. He locks in the sleeper hold. We go to commercial. I should have went to bed. Right, up next, Paul Heyman. I've actually written notes for this. Paul Heyman comes out.
One of the most overrated performers of all time.
Who, Paul Heyman?
No.
Paul Heyman comes out, turns around and says, today is Roman Reigns Day, because today is the release of WWE 2K25. But I don't want you playing 2K...
Wait, ho, unless you were dumb enough to pay either $89.99 or $119.99. Because that means you could have got it last week.
So he basically says, right, don't play the game today, because you should be waiting until SmackDown's over, because we want to keep the ratings high, especially during my segment. Right. Okay, we want you. No, you don't. If you just want to keep the ratings fucking high,
DIY in the minute.
Yeah, it's that fucking simple, isn't it?
Like, fucking, let's keep it real here.
No, but if Paul Heyman thinks that his rating's going to be high, why is he not in the main event then? No, listen to the fucking state. When would someone have come out in the Attitude Era and went, "Oh, today is Stone Cold Steve Austin Day because it's the release of WWF No Mercy. Don't go playing it, guys. We want to keep the ratings high."
That's embarrassing.
It's a fucking game.
But these nut huggers, these people on Twitter, man, will fucking defend it because they want to ride Paul fucking Heyman. Don't know why, like, but they think he's the greatest thing ever. They think WWE Triple H is the greatest thing ever.
No, but
it's all shite, man. This is the lowest form of entertainment value you can get. No, but even look at the people. I don't want to skip ahead, like, but look at when we get the title change in the main event. Just Look at the way these grown... I know, I don't even feel right calling them grown men, but look at the way these people in the front row are acting. They're acting like they've won a fucking lottery because some fake title belts changed hands between two fucking jobber tag teams. Just the state of them, man. Absolute state of them.
No, but why is Heyman fucking lying to us by saying we want to keep the ratings high? No, they don't. They've fucking proved they do not want to keep the ratings high. McMahon, back in the day, like a decade ago, if it goes under a free, McMahon does this. TNA, bring back Brett. This, that. We need to do this. There is nothing for Triple H to suggest that he wants to keep the ratings up. Nothing.
Even Bischoff's character was I'm a ratings kind of guy. Controversy creates
and then he turns around and say, there's some people out there that have got a problem with Roman Reigns Day, or is it the fact that he's on the cover of 2K25, then goes on to speak about CM Punk and Rollins. So hold on, are we going into a fucking WrestleMania feud? And instead of giving these three the world title, they're going to feud because Roman Reigns is on the fucking cover of a game for fucking neckbeard losers in the basement? Is that what we've resorted to?
We bought that game.
The same dumb fucks that bashed, why is Edge and Booker T feuding over a shampoo commercial at Mania X8 2002? Well, you know what? At least that's a fucking proper story though, because he fucked the other one out of money.
Yeah.
What's this? And before anyone goes, well, Punk could have got money for being on the cover of the game. It's fucking crap, man. Edge and Booker T were nowhere near the main event scene. That's the reality, right? See these three. This is a waste of a match.
But plus that was an opportunity. That was like a brand outside of WWE. This is a game inside of WWE.
Yeah.
So it's not the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's just it's awful. Then Paul Heyman.
No, but it's like that's like when Tori and whatever's fighting over the Playboy magazine. That's a big opportunity.
Yeah.
A real life opportunity outside of this shitey company.
He then says, if anyone's got a problem with that, you can meet Roman Reigns next week in Bologna. The fans boo. Paul Heyman's like, well, why are you booing? Don't boo. You can fly on cheapo airlines to Italy. Mussolini isn't keeping you for crossing the border. Then you can say what you want to his face. Fuck you, Paul Heyman.
No, but listen, does he really want people? Oh, you're not happy Roman ain't here tonight? Well, you know what?
He's not even the heel though. Yeah, he's the fucking face.
Go fork out hundreds of euros. Jump on a plane. I mean, it's probably what 200 fucking euros a ticket on SmackDown. For Italy, it'll be the same thing. Well, tonight in Barca, it'll be the same thing in Italy. He wants you to spend all this money travelling, hotel, accommodation. Probably spend close to like 500, half a grand to what? Get cheap seats and have Roman Reigns appear fucking once, if you're lucky, and he'll do this slow, boring 10-minute walk to the ring. He'll get in the ring, he'll look around like he's the greatest thing ever, he'll move his jaw from left to right and say, acknowledge me, then fuck off for another 6 months before being seen again. You're paying money for that? I wouldn't go down the bottom of my street to see Roman Reigns do that. Fuck Roman Reigns. He's a big Samoan shitey bastard, man, and he's not a star. He's just not. See all these fannies, man, that say he's not better. He's not even better than CM. He's not better than CM. I'm not having it, man. CM Punk is a million times better than Roman Reigns in the ring, on the mic. He's the guy that went to UFC and made money. He's the guy that's actually got into movies and got into TV shows without his cousin Dwayne. So, fuck Roman Reigns. I'm Samoan. Yes. No, you hate. Everybody hated you, right? Nobody liked you. For 6, I've got cancer and we're supposed to believe he's the greatest thing ever. Yeah, that gimmick is in 2019, mate. You've no got it anymore. Fucking show up or piss off. Loser.
That's pretty much it, isn't it?
No, but he is. Why are we pretending like he's an all-time great? People fucking hated him. They despised him.
No, they did. He was forced in our throat, and he's still forced in our throat. Just on way less, because, hey, you have to take your dosage once a month. But what's this?
It's not like he does great heel work, it's just, see wrestling. See, back when wrestling was cool, man, you didn't like the heels. The heels got heat.
No, but why is Heyman...
Now it's cool to cheer the bad guy. He said a half-offensive word.
When would the face in the past have turned around and said, here, guys, don't boo it because you can jump on a plane to Italy. Yo, Europe's smaller than the States, folks. But see the amount, you're right, they see the amount of euros it would cost to go from fucking Spain to Italy, hotel,
But that's essentially like a heel tactic where they're like, oh, I'm not wrestling in front of this arena. Yeah. I'm not wrestling in front of these people. These people don't deserve to see me wrestle. Why is Heyman telling the people that have already paid money to come tonight? No, see that 200 euros that you spent? That doesn't get you to see Roman Reigns. That just gets to see me, a big fat Jew bastard, talk shite, and you maybe get to see DIY in the main event if you're like, fuck off.
Chewbacca. Right, anyway.
I don't like Roman or Paul Heyman. Fuck him. All he cares about his money.
I don't trust him.
I don't trust any of them.
Right, anyway.
I despise him, man. I need to start watching this. Not good for my health.
Main event time, DIY versus Street Profits, sponsored by... No,
No, he's a scumbag, by the way, man. Look, all the money he stole for Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer should have done us a favour. ECW, man. All these guys are getting all sort of long-term... People talk about McMahon as if he's shite to his... No, I don't... I've had enough, man. People talk about... Oh, McMahon's a monster. McMahon didn't care about his wrestling. Here, McMahon sticks by you. See if you're loyal to him, he'll be loyal to you. He won't ask you to do something he wasn't willing to do. Look at Paul Heyman fucking lying to... Oh, this is real. We're going up. We're at war against WCW. And meanwhile, he's taking money from McMahon. Fucking telling all the guys in the back, a lie. This is us against them. We're in a legit war. These guys are going to get all sort of fucking injuries, blading. Fucking mass transit killed himself because he lost so much blood and was scarred for life, mentally, emotionally damaged, and all these guys, massive chair shots, man. And for what? For this bastard to make as much money as he could, and for the wrestlers to get paid peanuts. Where'd Bubba Ray? Did Bubba Ray get his money? Did Tommy Dreamer get his money? Look at the money this... How much money is Paul Heyman making? Kissing the fucking ass of people in WWE. Kissed McMahon's ass. McMahon's no there anymore, so he'll bash McMahon because McMahon can't do nothing for him. McMahon's no longer used for Paul. So now he'll lick the arse of Triple H. He's a wanker, man. Fuck him.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck him. Anyway, main event, DIY versus Street Profits. Sponsored by Minecraft, with Pretty Deadly watching on a monitor backstage. No, I can't believe it's got that fucking bad. Sponsored by Minecraft. DIY. And there's people... And Paul Heyman's got the fucking audacity
to fly to another country.
See anyone going, here, Fog, why are you not going? Because I'd rather fucking kill myself. That's the fucking truth, yeah. Honestly. Sponsored by Minecraft? Hey, well, seriously?
See if you told me Roman Reigns was downstairs in my living room about to make his entrance and cut a promo, I'd put my earphones in and go to bed. So I don't have to hear him. That's how I feel about Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it's hard to hear him through like the 7 floors of the West Wing, but I respect it. Anyway, Street Profits win, new champs, who cares? They pointed out something that is the first title win in like 4.5 years. No, why is the fucking team lasting that long?
Look at the tag team division that we had in the Attitude Era. From like say 98, late 98, early 99, like through to like, the like 2002 or whatever. I mean, you had the Dudleys, Hardys, Edge and Christian, APA took all these great tag teams, right? That held the belts multiple times.
TNA.
You had fast title changes. Regular title changes.
X Factor.
Billy and Chuck, right? You regular title changes. A lot of tag teams in that era made history, cemented their legacy as some of the best tag teams of all time in way less than 4 years. Way less than 4 years. And now they're trying to mark out on SmackDown because... Oh, the Street Profits, 4 years and 2 months till they got back on top of the mountain. And that's supposed to impress us. Oh, look at that. Street Profits they've won the belts for the first time since what? Late 2000? First month of 2001? Celebrate. I ain't celebrating shit. Street Profits shouldn't have been in the main event. DIY should never have had the belts. Pretty Deadly should not be watching the monitor in a main event spot, and Minecraft should be nowhere. See, people that watch WWE, right? they're not viewed as men, right? They're not viewed as like real fucking men. See, like women wouldn't they? See, you go to a bar and says, "What would you?" I watched it. Like, see that woman that was created into a meme. What's the biggest thing? People like in wrestling. That's how everyone feels.
Yep.
And I know there's been some extra footage where she apparently says it's AEW and not WWE. She thinks WWE's great, but she thinks AEW's here. That's fake. That was edited. I'm convinced. There's no difference.
Who gives a fucking
there's no difference.
Not shite.
There's no difference.
Anyway, folks, that's it. That is your SmackDown review.
I hate it. Roman
No,
Reigns.
but imagine like you want to take your family to this, right? 172 quid a ticket. Say you're taking 5 people. I don't think they have child tickets. I think you have to pay the same price. It's like you're looking at fucking nearly 800 quid. Know what I mean? 800, 900 quid. Why?
You just don't get that. I mean, that like Nickelback, for example. Like, imagine they were in Texas doing a show. Biggest hits, How You Remind Me. And the people want it. And they read out the set list. And there's like no how... And people are booing. And the lead song's like, what, you're booing that there's no How You Remind Me? Well, you're just going to have to fly economy class to New York. It's not cheap. There's no more 9/11 going on. All you have to do is fly to New York, spend $500, and you can hear us perform the song in New York. They wouldn't do that.
No. It's a dick move.
That's just... Yeah, that's an antagonistic move. That is a dick move. That is you screwing the fans. They are... No. Why is it even remotely considered acceptable for a SmackDown show to end with DIY versus Street Profits with Pretty Deadly watching?
Yeah, no, yo, we bury Gunther, we bury Randy Orton. Why is one of those matches not main event?
No, they have to be, right? As much as we don't like them,
or even the opening match. So no,
what was the worst? What was the worst main? What was the worst main event you can remember seeing on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown?
Back in the day?
Aye. It wouldn't be nothing like this.
Fucking nowhere near, no.
Anytime a tag team match it would have to be a TLC. It would have to be something that they felt was worthy of being in the main event.
Yeah.
This would be... I honestly, I do not want to job out anybody. This would be like Too Cool versus...
The Hollies.
Aye. Now, I don't want to bash them, right? But this would be like Too Cool versus the Hollies with just a set of world titles on the line. Main eventing. Nothing else. Not setting up a crazy scene or anything like that. This would be like them giving you Too Cool versus the Hollies in the main event and expecting that to be good enough.
The fans would boo at the building. But they're not... It's over, folks. I'm giving it a 0 out of 10. Fuck Triple H. Fuck Road Dogg. Oh, but when McMahon's not there, Road Dogg's the man. Absolute garbage, man. But you know what it is? Like, see the title change? Why not kick off the show with this? Nice title change, kick off the show, but ended it with these fucking bums. Oh, when Road Dogg was last, there was a guy always changing his... Fuck up, you hillbilly trailer trash part. Prick AJ Styles. They're all sellout fuckers, man.
Oh, but Road Dogg had his idea. Road Dogg's not got ideas. The guy sucks. One of the most overrated guys in wrestling, by the way. Did he have a couple of decent catchphrases? Yes, but that's literally all he had.
That's all you got.
Guy never had a good match, and I don't care. I don't need the 5-star matches, right? Matches, you know, if you can have great matches, then brilliant. But Road Dogg never even had a decent match. And anytime Road Dogg had a good match, it's because there were multiple people in it.
I'm getting a 0. What are you getting?
Minus 10.
Minus 10. So I'll get a minus 10. Minus 10 out of 10.
I was going to say it's the lowest rated, but I'm pretty sure you gave a show a minus 50 once, so I mean...
Aye. You would have had to give it some high fucking number to counteract my minus 50.
Nah, that's not going to happen.
Anyway, guys, Big John on Monday. You look forward to it?
I'm actually intrigued to see what John says, but in terms of the show, no, I'm not.
And that's where we're going to leave it, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, a 40-odd minute special of us burying SmackDown. I mean, that was what I previewed earlier. I guaranteed a rant, because I knew it'd be shite. Look at the state of that Miz TV with Cody, by the way. Awful spots everywhere. Oh, fuck, I forgot to mention it. Wade Barrett turned around and
Get
said
those
that
notes back out.
Angelo fucking Dawkins, right? He turned around and said that Angelo Dawkins was at the Madrid derby in the Champions League I believe it was on Wednesday, in the Atletico Madrid end wearing a Real Madrid top, but no one did anything because they were too scared of him. A load of fucking pish.
First of all, I just know that's shite because the Atletico Madrid fans are passionate and they would not be having some loser sitting in their section with Real Madrid top on. Second of all, Angelo Dawkins is not a scary looking dude. He's not a massive dude. Height-wise, he's nothing impressive. Is he taller than the average guy? Yes. Is he a giant? No. Is he physically impressive? No, he's just overweight and flabby. And even, even you would need to be... You would need to be like Big Show or something like that to get away with that. And even then, you would get multiple people having a go at you.
Yeah.
No, even if it was Big Show, you'd have 6 people would gang up on you.
Yeah, he would get thrown out.
Aye, security or something would be like, yeah, this is a hazard. You've been in here. You're antagonising these people. But it's going to lead to a fight.
Like Wade Barrett, right? He knows a bit about football. He does. He has to. Yamal was in the crowd tonight. Who gives a shit, right? But see if we go to Glasgow. See if he turns around and says,
nobody knows who he is, so it's not like they're going to go, oh, that guy is a wrestler. Maybe he can fight. No, they fucking don't know who Angelo Dawkins is.
I know.
It's not like it's Brock Lesnar where you go, oh, that's Brock. Don't mess with him.
I see you. No, but see if we go to Glasgow in a couple of weeks and Wade Barrett says, oh, Johnny Gargano was in the Celtic end wearing a Rangers top. No one wanted to touch him. I'll be there to slap Wade Barrett. No, but it's not.
See if Johnny Gargano, that more people would feel comfortable touching him.
Aye.
If it was Johnny Gargano.
No, but
we're not talking big guys here. We're not talking in 6'6", 6'7" guys that are like 250 pounds in good shape. Here, does Angelo Dawkins maybe weigh close to 250? Aye, but it's not he's a physical specimen 250. He's a fat, out of shape bastard 250.
But this is Wade Barrett. It's the American thing where, you get the Super Bowl, you get they're all in the crowd together.
It's not a big deal.
Dumb fucks. Let's go team. Yay.
See in football,
touchdown.
see in soccer, football, call it what you want. You especially in a competitive games, you're not in the same... Oh, nobody knows a rivalry in America like this and that. What are you on about rivalry?
Look at the state of it. Messi doesn't play, and they're like, oh, we're going to give you refunds and we're going to give you free tickets for the next match. The opposition team giving their own fans tickets because Messi didn't play. You don't want him to play. He's the best fucking player. Why would you want him to play?
It's retarded, man. But now you look at American football, and I like American football, but they make it the rivalry in American football is insane. It's like you've got playoff games where you're maybe like 2 wins away for a Super Bowl final. Even in the Super Bowl, though, they're all, and it's like you've got these teams that you're claiming have got fierce rivals, yet the crowds are all mixed in, drinking alcohol.
America's insane. You don't know why it's insane, right? They'll shoot each other for fuck all, but when it comes to like sports, they're all getting along.
And then you see maybe the odd wee argument posted on Twitter. It's like, 2 guys in different shirts arguing, and they're like, oh, look at that, see, that's what you get at the football. Here, let's see what you would get in soccer or football, whatever part of the country you're watching this from. If you brought alcohol into games and you had people getting drunk from the opposition fans sharing the same section.
If you'd segregated fan bases, right, in Europe, drinking, not segregated, integrated, that's the word, integrated fan bases in Europe drinking in like a cup final, it would be a fucking bloodbath.
It would be like, if the country would probably have to go into like a lockdown in terms of policemen. See the amount of units and bodies that you need to be getting called out. It'd be insane. There wouldn't be enough security to... You see Smackdown, see that security team that they send out, you need to times that by 1 million to deal with it.
Anyway,
Angelo Dawkins. Oh, aye, they're afraid of Angelo Dawkins.
I'm glad I remembered it though, because it fucking pissed me off. He said that other thing as well, but her in NXT, not remember. Oh, she was reportedly just as good as Chelsea's N'Golo Kante. Fuck off.
Jada Parker?
Aye. He's a fucking walking fanny. Everything Wade Barrett says is a load of shite.
You know what's mental, right? The best women's footballer that ever lived, right? Now, I don't care who it is. You can argue who it is, right? But the best women's footballer that has ever lived, right, would not be a tenth as good as Kanté by the time he reaches 50.
Yeah.
Right? And we're talking... So, see the best women's footballer that ever lived in her prime, she will not be even a tenth as good as Kanté by the time that guy's 50. So what chance is Jada Parker, who wasn't good enough to actually have a professional career as a women's footballer, got?
No chance in hell.
He being as good as Kanté.
No chance.
Not 50-year-old Kanté, by the way, prime Kanté.
Yeah.
And it's not we're saying that Kanté's this amazing... We're not saying like the best ever guy to ever play a game. He's not. I mean, it was good. I rated the guy, but I mean, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that's where we're going to end it. Big rant on Wade Barrett. He's awful. So's Joe Testori, selling some moves now. Oh, hit him with the moonsault there.
What next? Lola Face. I heard rumours she's as good as prime Mike Tyson. Heard that she can float like Muhammad Ali.
Float your ass on out of here, jabroni. Anyway, minus 10 out of 10. Just awful. Fucking...
It's the worst show going.
Smackdown?
Aye. Guys, we need to do something. We can't be watching this shite anymore.
It's I don't know, is it a good thing that the road to WrestleMania is in Europe? And that we get these shows at a reasonable time?
There's got to be something else we can do on a Friday. I'll take suggestions.
Kill ourselves?
There must be other shows. Somebody, please, for the love of God, if you've got this far, comment down below a wrestling show that we haven't watched or reviewed, and we'll check it out.
Saturday morning slam.
No.
Welcome to Saturday
there must be something.
Slam.
I don't care what country it's in. Mexico, Japan, I don't care. It's got to be better than this. Can't be worse than this.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, leave it down below. Till next time. Peace.